Hello guys, how's it going? So this video I'm going to show how to create a blind draft deck for 2 players. What that is basically, let's say for example you've got a horde of Wrath of Course 2 cards, a friend comes around to play, or somebody you want to play with online, and you don't necessarily want to obliterate them with the deck you've spent a couple of minutes creating. So what this basically is it will create 2 completely random and fair to play decks for casual gameplay, I suppose. So what you want to do is you divide all your different rarity cards into piles. So we've got all your commons just here. All your commons, for argument's sake, that's all the commons I've got left available, but for argument's sake, commons, uncommons, rares, and royalty rares. Each player will also require a beta core because you can put any colour card in this deck. You don't have a problem proxying this card if you've not currently got the card. It's really good to have, but I don't have a problem with you proxying the beta core. So obviously that does not get mixed into your decks. And then basically you want to turn these upside down and give them a good old shuffle. Once you've given them a shuffle, obviously I'm only doing this very briefly. Once you've given them all a good shuffle, good old mix around, you're starting with the royalty rares. Each player will take 2 royalty rares from the pile. So don't have to be at the top, you could have one from the middle and one from the bottom. Give that to your opponent, they take 2. Then you do again. Now with these you take 10 cards from each. That will give you a 32 card deck plus the 1 core. So we're going to grab 10 cards from here, let's say 2, 4, you don't have to be from the top, 6, 8, 10. 10 uncommons, we could grab the top 5. And the bottom 5 maybe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 10 commons, I think I've probably got about 10 there. There we have our deck. You can put all the rest back into your pile somewhere. Give that a good old shuffle, and then there's your core. And that's basically how you make a blind deck. Again, it's something which is very it's completely random, so you might learn some new combos in the game. It's completely fair. Both players have got the same amount of common, uncommons and rares in their decks, and it's just going to be something really fun what you could play. It might just take 20 minutes, 30 minutes just to play one game, because obviously the game is unstructured. You don't know what you're going to receive. You could have some really good commons and uncommons, your opponent could have some really bad commons and uncommons. You might just rinse your opponent with a random deck. They could rinse you. Both decks might be equal in power, you don't know. But that's just one idea on how you can create a deck in Wrath of Course 2 and a different style of gameplay for when the game eventually gets released. If you haven't watched my other video on how to create a proper deck, then be sure to go and watch that as well. I'll put the link somewhere up in the top right corner. Anyway guys, thanks very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video, and see you later.